Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Today is not so good for me, y'all. Been coughing all night, nose running. Think I had a slight fever, so I've been trying to dose myself up. I can't even put my teeth in my mouth, my partials, my uppers, my lowers. Sorry about that. Y'all have to look at my snag mouth. I'm so sorry. But it bees that way sometimes. Today I'm going to talking about, I'm going to talk about, you can tell I'm not feeling good, right? I'm going to talk about the Supreme Court's rulings on certain things that's going to make some of y'all happy. And some of y'all, you're probably going to be mad. We don't care about you being mad. We just want our justice system to do what's right for people of this great United States of America. I know some of y'all don't think it's great. I know y'all do. The ones who live here, you don't think it's also great. Why do you think people flock here? Why you think they want to come to the United States of America? Because they don't like their own damn company. Their country. They don't like their own country. That's why they're trying to come over here, fight, steal, lie, everything. To come over here in the United States. But we ain't going to let them stay. If they're not here legally and vetted, we're not going to let them do it. Okay? Now, if you hear me coughing, you gotta forgive me if you hear me sneezing. I've been sneezing like crazy, y'all. Feeling like I'm gonna blow my damn brains out, when I sneeze. But I've been taking cough drops, Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus, NyQuil, aspirins. I mean, just every damn thing, just it's all up in here, all up in here. All right, tea, okay, not coffee, tea. Y'all see my new mug? You see it? Ain't it cute? Lord, my hope is in you. Psalms 39:7. Lord, my hope is in you. Amen to that. If you like that mug, it's going to be down in the comments section. All right, the link. Whew. Lord, I hope I can get through this. Let me try to pull up this video while I'm looking here. Oh, let me show y'all. Oh, this is the box that it comes in, the mug. They give you a pretty box. They really do. I still got my other mug too, y'all. And thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App, to buy me a coffee, the super things. I thank you guys. I really do. Because I'm telling you, YouTube be acting up. Some of y'all went over there and bought that soap that's on sale. Lucky for y'all, because it ain't going to last long the way they buying it, okay? Thank you so very much for going over there. I really appreciate it. And thank you for going to knickknackhaven.com, buying the stuff. Y'all bought that Santa thing? I got another one, though, y'all. I got another one. This is it right here. One more left. Very cute. Holds 90 ounces. 2.6 liters of fluid. Can you imagine pouring your juice or something in here on Christmas morning? It is so cute. It's sold for $32.95. That's a good price. I'm not going to change it, y'all, because it's worth it and more, most likely. All right. And I also got this cute little bag over there, y'all. Y'all tell me, what is this? What is that person? Is this a Spanish bag? Hispanic? I don't know. Whatever it is cute as crap. It is so cute. I love it. I love it. But I'm a grown-up. I don't want to carry something like that. Maybe some of you young folks. It's very clean on the inside. I know you can't see in there. But it's really nice. Really, really nice. I'm telling you, I got some new stuff over there coming soon. I have to sell stuff, y'all. Because like I said, YouTube, they kind of mess people up. They mess them up. Your income is good one time, then 1 month, next month it goes down, and then you just hoping, wishing, and praying that everything is all right. I think this little fella is made out of resin. I thought it was wood. I don't know, but I think it's resin. But it's some good resin. I mean, it is really nice. This is so cute. Put them on a bookcase or shelf or somewhere on a table. It's adorable. One more thing here. One more. No, I got to get it in. I am going to start that channel, y'all. I am. I have the channel, but I just haven't started putting stuff on it yet. Because I've been sick of it, tired. I've been sick ever since I came from Memphis. You know? But yeah, I guess that's what going out of town do to you. Look at this. I'm telling you, this has got to be stone. This has got to be stone. This thing is so heavy, but the way it looks, I think it's like 9 inches tall. But it's heavy as crap. I mean, you could hurt somebody with this. Look at the details on it. Look at the rugged look. I'm telling you, it's really nice. It's nice, y'all. It don't sell. I'm going to keep it for myself, but I know that's going to sell. I know it's going to sell. All right. Let me move right along. Let me play. If I start sneezing, coughing, if I move away from the camera, you understand, all right? You understand. Maybe you put down in the comment section what I can take that'll help me. And no, I don't have COVID, so don't start saying that. No, it's not COVID. No. I know it's not COVID. I had COVID, so I know what it feels like. I can still taste it a little bit. You know, that can also happen with a cold and the flu. All right? I was having little chills. Cold, hot. You know, you go back and forth with that. So I don't know. Maybe it's a touch of the flu a little bit. You know, everybody always want to claim that you got COVID. I guess the colds and the flus and the pneumonia, I guess it just disappeared. It's no longer in existence. Everything's got to be COVID. Moving right along here. All right, let me play this. Sorry, y'all. I'm just not myself. Supreme Court ruling.
Hey y'all, remember I told y'all I would come back if I got some more tea? Well, I got some more tea because the Supreme Court has been busy today. All right, let me tell you what I found interesting. I'm going to wrap it up in a nutshell. Don't tell me what I forgot because I ain't forget shit. I'm just telling you what I think is interesting. Number one, parents now have the right to pull their children from classrooms that have LGBTQ themed books in them.
You know, I agree with that. They should be able to pull their kids out of class. I don't want my kids taught that. I remember when I was in school and we had sexual education, you had to send a letter home to your parents. They had to sign it and say it's okay to teach this. They would teach it in gym. I don't know why the gym teacher would teach sex education. I don't know why. But anyway, they would have to send a letter home, parents have to sign it. If your parent didn't sign that letter, then you can't stay in that class, okay? I can't remember if you got an F or not, or they stuck you somewhere else in somebody else's class until that class was over. I remember that. In the 7th grade, I'll never forget it. So I think this is good. I don't see a problem with that.
So, and they can cite it for religious reasons.
Right.
So now it's okay. You're not going to face any repercussions if you pull your children from those classrooms. You are legally allowed to do.
Nothing against you LGBTQ plus people, the alphabet people. Nothing against you, okay? You live your life. You be who you are, okay? But everybody don't want their children to be schooled on that, to be taught that. Even though they're going to learn about it, yes, later on in life, they're going to learn about it, okay? But let them decide if that's what they want to do, okay? Don't you try to force them into it. Talk them into it. Showing them that it's not a bad thing. You can defy the Bible. Because the Bible says otherwise, that this is not a good thing. Now, we know everybody don't live by the Bible, and that's okay. That's okay with me because you ain't got to answer to me. You ain't got to answer to me. You ain't got to answer to nobody. But that man above, that's who you got to answer to. When that judgment day come, what are you going to say? I know we all sin. I know we do. Nobody's perfect. I know. But when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, asking for forgiveness, to me, that's saying, God, I'm really lying to you. I'm just going to say it because I was told that I have to ask for forgiveness. Even though you have been forgiven by God through Jesus Christ. Okay. But you keep doing the same thing over and over. And you keep on lying and lying and lying. Okay? Move right along.
That now. Also, states can now require your ID to look at those little nasty websites, you nasty McNastersons.
Nasty bastards. It ain't just men anymore. Hell, it's women too. You know, I don't understand. Man, down in the comment section. What gets your blood to boiling? What gets you stimulated when you see two other people, man and a woman, getting down in the bedroom? Who are you really looking at, man? Are you looking at the man's penis? The friction, the in and out friction? Or are you looking at the woman's vagina? How do we know what you looking at? I used to hate when my husband used to do that. He wants to watch a porn, but why do I want to look at two women licking each other? I had to tell him, I don't like this type of stuff. I don't like porn. Why I want to see two women doing it and licking and doing all sorts of ungodly things to each other? Why I want to see someone else having sex? Why? I'm not gay. Why I want to see that? Is he gay? Is he? Men, y'all need to stop. Like I said, women too, but most of men, they addicted to it. Now they have online. Now they want to, you got to present, and I like that, your driver's license before you can sign up for any porn website, any porn app, all of it. You think they're going to do that now? You think they're going to be watching? Some of them still are. They may steal somebody's ID. Who knows? I don't know, but they're going to know when they see your face up in there. Let me continue on.
Texas already jumped on board. Alabama been jumped on board. Because, you know, Kay Ivey act like she... I'm not going to say it because I don't even feel like putting out no fires. But either way, now you're going to have to... some states going to make you register with your ID before you watch the little nasty videos, guys. The visa restrictions, they're tightening up on those visas because it's too much fent coming across our border. But you remember our president said that even when he was running and after he got elected, he said, my problem is fentanyl. And I don't want that crossing our borders because it's killing our folks. And
it ain't just fentanyl. Other stuff coming through that border too. Diseases. We don't know what those people got. We ain't got nothing against them. We want you over here if you can be a productive citizen. We want you over here if you vetted. We need to know if you're a criminal, if you have any type of medical diseases or anything. Okay. Come on over here. Legally. And get a job. We don't want to have to take care of you. We don't want to have to do that. We ain't finna do that. We need people over here who can make this country great again. Okay. Working class citizens. Not beggars.
Either y'all tighten it up or I'm going to have to tighten it up for you. Well, that's what they're doing now. And the birthright citizenship thing. The Supreme Court has backed Donald J. Trump on the birthright citizenship thing. Basically, if you are the child of an illegal immigrant, you are not, it doesn't apply to you.
Ooh. How y'all gonna be leaving? You ain't got no birthright. Listen to what she said. What the birthright was created for and who it was created for.
you can go to. And from the words of Donald J. Trump, what he said was that was originally intended for the descendants of slaves, and people are now piggybacking off of it, and that's not right.
It was meant for slaves because they didn't ask to come over here. They were forced to come here. Forced. And I know y'all want to say, well, the white people. No, talk about your own people. Talk about the people that y'all love so much. Africa. Where black people come from. Africa. Y'all brag about Africa. I'm an African American. No, I'm a black American, okay? Really and truly, I'm just an American. I'm just a person. Ancestors came from Africa. Damn it, I'm not from Africa. That's just where the ancestors came from. Okay. Africa. Those Africans got the weakest blacks, Africans, and forced them into slavery. And then when the white man said, well, I'll pay you such and such, they gathered up a whole bunch of them, y'all. Send them over here. So, the ones who were forced to come here and are descendants of those ones who were forced, they have the birthright to stay here. Not you, because you came from another country because you didn't like your country and you got over here illegally. Now, if you came over here legally, then yeah, you can stay. You have birthright because your grandparents, your parents came over here legally. Okay? Done with that.
For everybody who swear he racist. He's saying that rule was not intended for them. It was intended basically for black people who are descendants of slaves. And it was pretty much the same thing he said about DEI. But y'all didn't want to hear that. When he said that people are piggybacking off of it and the people who it was intended for are not benefiting off of it now because people have hijacked it. They piggybacked, they hijacked, they took it over. And now the people who it was originally for, they're not getting any benefits off of it. So, yeah, the Supreme Court has been backing our president. And if anything else develops, I'll let you know. But that's it in a nutshell. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye, girl. I like her. Go on over there and visit her on TikTok. Y'all, so much going on. Don't get mad, y'all. Don't get mad, because I know some of y'all don't like these videos. I don't know if she's telling the truth about that, but I think it's true, though, because I've heard it before. That that's what they want to do. Is it going to stop the low-down men and women who do unthinkable things to children? Is it going to stop? No. But it will help, though, us to know who you are and what you are. Okay? Because, we got a lot of people, they addicted to porn, y'all. Addicted. They'll lose their whole entire family. Their wife, their children, their job, just to be able to watch porn. They're going on over there to OnlyFans, pay all that money, don't pay their bills, lose every damn thing they got. Y'all know what OnlyFans is, right? Women on videos, shaking their ass and doing other things with that ass. I'm just telling you. But they like it, though. Men, y'all some funny ass creatures. You really are. Well, I know you're trying to say, well, women just as bad. No, they're not. They're not as bad as y'all. Y'all been like this since the beginning of time, I'm sure. I'm just saying. Y'all talk about animals. Hell, y'all act just like them. Just like them. Always humping them. Just gotta hump something. Lord have mercy. Don't get me wrong. All men ain't like that. Some men do have some self-control. Some men do. But the majority of y'all, It would have to, that dangling would have to stop working. So y'all stop being so nasty. And then some of y'all, when they do stop working, you still, like I said, go get the little blue pills and think that's going to help you some. Okay? Some of y'all kill yourself just to get a hard on. Just to get you a piece just one more time. And that one more time could be the death of you. But you don't care. You rather take that risk. All right. Let me go ahead and doctor on myself. All right. Go down in the comment section. Tell me what you think. All right. Thank you for watching the whole entire video. And go ahead on over there to knickknackhaven.com. I'm going to get that other channel together soon. As soon as I start feeling better. Okay. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.